Are you ready to see what a family of 6 spent on every single grocery shopping trip this month? Well then, let's get started and let me show you. I'm Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving, and I am naturally a frugal shopper. I love finding the deals and saving my family money. But before we get started, I need to tell you a couple things, or else these trips just won't make sense. First of all, we are a family of 6. My kids range from ages 9, 7, 5, and 3. They all had birthdays this month in March, so it was a feat to celebrate all 4 birthdays and keep us under budget. I use a monthly $475 budget for a family of 6, and that is based on Northern Indiana prices. Prices can vary a lot depending in where you live in the country and the stores you have access to. I shop at a wide variety of stores, so no 2 trips ever look the same. This month I shopped everywhere from Aldi and Kroger, Walmart, and Sam's were a couple of the main ones, and I did some online shopping at Amazon too for things. Because my grocery budget doesn't just focus on food for that, it includes any toiletries, cleaning supplies, diapers, wipes, any of those things that we need. Some people prefer to keep it separate. Since I am shopping at the same stores for most of those things, I just roll it all together. I also do not use a weekly budget. I use this monthly total because for me, it allows me to really pivot and just focus on when there's a good sale. I stock up as much as I can and as much as my budget allows. You'll notice that if you stay tuned because butter went on sale at the end of the month, and yes, I definitely stocked up. The other reason I can keep my budget as low as I do is that I do have a stockpile. If you haven't been around before, I'll leave a link to it. I have a stockpile tour where you can check it out. And so I stock a pantry and our freezer, and it's all done with this monthly budget. Whenever I see a really good sale, I stock up as much as I can on the things that our family eats and uses regularly so I don't have to pay full price. I really try to do most of my shopping on sale items. Yes, you're gonna have to pay regular price on different things, but hopefully all of these trips will give you a good glimpse into what I am buying on a typical month. So if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments and I will happily answer any of them for you. And if frugal grocery hauls are your things, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up on this video and subscribe. I share a weekly haul every week with lots more details, but this is kind of the highlight reel. So here you go. Let's get started. I'm going to show you every single trip I have for the month of March. I'll show you the date, I'll show you the total for that trip in a light teal box, and then I'll switch to a gray box which has the running total for the month of March so you can track and see how I'm doing as the month goes. Ready to see everything I bought? Let's go. March 2nd, I headed to Kroger for my first shopping trip for the month. Really was just picking up the random deals here. So grab some onions for 99 cents for 3 pounds. Frozen concentrate, 3 pounds of grapes were $4.99. Smart Ones is not a typical purchase, but they were 99 cents with a digital coupon. Birthday ice cream for $2.50, a free roll of sausage. Marked down avocado, which freezes great especially if they're in those little cups. Handy to know. Cheese was $2.99 for 16 ounces, so $1.50 for 8 ounces, which is my stock up price. Grab some blocks and some bags. Apple juice for $1.50. Restocked our chips. The Kroger ones were $1.99, and the Cheetos were $2.29 on sale when you bought 4 at Kroger. And a bag of French fries for $2.50. So for everything on this counter, I spent $52.86 at Kroger, and that is where we are starting the month. March 7th, I did a shopping trip at Sam's Club as well as Walmart. Both are very close for me, and I compared prices to see which one really had the cheapest price on some of the things that I was going to buy using the app. So I bought at Sam's what was cheaper there and headed to Walmart to finish my shopping. Juice boxes for the kids, a big box of those for $8.88. Applesauce, go-to purchase there at Sam's Club. 2 big jugs of white vinegar. Whipped cream was requested, and these were the larger things, a 3-pack, and then a chopped salad were my purchases at Sam's Club. At Sam's Club, I spent $34.62, and we'll go ahead and add that to the total for March. All right, and then I went to Walmart to finish up the shopping, bought the 10-pound bags of flour, still at $3.98, best deal to buy it that way instead of the 5 pounds.
It is comparable at Walmart to buy the 25-pound bag, but it's just so big. You're saving like 0.1 cents an ounce to buy the 25-pound bag, and it's not worth it to me for storages. So I stick to the 10-pound bags. This was a surprise purchase. The smaller tubs of the Mom's Quick Oats were cheaper per ounce, 8 cents per ounce, than the bigger ones, trying to pay attention to those. Picked up some egg noodles to restock. Sour cream was cheaper there. Eggs have finally dropped back down. It was $2.72 for 18 eggs. I was thrilled to see that price. Or actually $2.80, I think, for that. It was $2.72 for the milk, which I grabbed there at Sam's. Restocked some oil, Parmesan cheese, broccoli, and some birthday candles, which we needed. A free meal, freezer, long-term food storage meal I picked up at Dick's thanks to free rewards from wearing my Fitbit. And then at Walmart here, I spent everything for $46.77. And we'll go ahead and add that to the March total now. March 10th, I ran into Sam's while my husband was filling up with gas. I know I had just been there, but we had invited friends over, so grabbed a couple things, some French bread. It's $3.98 for 2 loaves. You can see they're as long as my entire counter, so grabbed that while I was there. A 5-pound bag of carrots and a Caesar salad kit. For everything on the counter, I spent $11.84, and we'll add that to our total for March up there on the screen. March 13th, I ran into Kroger, almost the middle of the month here, and just wanted to pick up the weekly specials. So it was, the Waterloo was $2.99 for the sparkling water. Milk was 99 cents for the half gallon, and the chocolate milk ended up being on special, same price. Cereal, $1.99, crackers, $2.79, sour cream was 99 cents again, yay. Kraft for $1.99, or a ranch there. Mott's applesauce, it was $10 for the big box of 20, so it ended up being, what would work out to $2 a box, setting those aside for vacation. And then 3 containers of wipes that were $4.50, so it works out to about $1.50 a box. So for everything on this counter, not a lot of food things, but it was some stocking up. I spent $60.10. And we'll add that to our running March total, which takes me to $206.19, about halfway through the month and a little less than halfway through my budget. So I'm feeling good about that. We'll see how the rest of the month goes. March 13th, my 5-year-old wanted to run into Walmart and buy some glitter glue with her birthday money. So we did that on the way to school to pick up the older kids. And while we were doing that, I remembered I'm doing tacos next week for our Lenten suppers at church. So grab 10 packages of seasoning at 42 cents. I won't use all of those. Excuse me, these were 48. There is another Great Value brand that's 42 cents. Sometimes I can find it, sometimes I can't. Yes, I know I can make my own, just haven't found the exact recipe that our family loves. So grab this. I won't use all of them, but now I'm restocked on that. And then eggs are back to $2.82 for 18, and I just can't pass that price up. So I grabbed another box of eggs while I was there. So for this, I spent $7.62 at Walmart just on these couple things since I was there, and we'll add that to our total for March now. March 15th, I did another run into Kroger, and it was almost all sales. This was a new week of sales, so I wanted to grab those there. Ranch was $1.29, limit 5. Chili was $1.29. Cheese was $1.29. Great deal for that. Bananas, chocolate chips, and heavy whipping cream were for a birthday treat. Well, bananas were just to eat. Apple juice was $1.49. 3 pounds of apples were $4.49, and they really do have good produce at Kroger. And then the last thing was these Johnsonville brats were $2.99 a package, limit 5. So I went ahead and grabbed all 5 of those. For everything on this counter at Kroger today, I spent $55.74. And then we'll go ahead and add that to our total for March. We are now officially halfway through the month, and as you can see, I still have $200 left out of my $475 monthly budget. So I'm feeling very good about where we are right now. We'll see how we finish out the month. March 20th, I ran into Sam's to buy a new vacuum cleaner that was part of the instant deal, replacing my Oric with the Shark. And I picked up some of the other instant deals that were on sale at Sam's. The Go-Gurt was on sale, so after instant deals, it was $4.78, or works out to $1.19 a box. Great price. Applesauce is my standard buy, so that is still the $7.78 or $2.59 a jar. Olives were also regular price at $11.58. That's really gone up, so it's $1.93 a can, but they last a long time, and just buying them while I was there. Ritz was instant deal, and that was a really good deal. It was $8.12 for this big box, which works out to $2.04 a box, plus you're getting 2 extra sleeves. So that was a really good deal of Ritz. And then Parmesan cheese was also an instant sale, and that was $6.98, or it works out to $2.32 for a smaller jar. I think I'm going to add that to my smaller jar. We'll just kind of refill them both in the fridge so we can serve from that. So for everything here grocery-wise at Sam's, I spent $39.24, and we'll add that to our total. Plus, we picked up a rotisserie chicken for $4.98 the other day for our daughter's birthday. So I'm going to add both those things to our running March total, and you'll see that in the gray box up in the corner now. March 22nd, I went into Aldi because butter is finally on sale. It's $2.49 a pound, limit 6 per trip. Thankfully, we have an Aldi on the way to school, so I plan to go back again this week. But today, the start of the sale, I grabbed my limit of 6 butters at $2.49 a pound, and while I was there, I just grabbed a couple other things I knew we needed. Milk was $2.71, mayo and ketchup to restock our shelves, $3.45 for mayo, $1.75 for ketchup, and then cream cheese was $1.59, and grabbed 5 of those. My total at Aldi was $30.80, and I will add that to my total now for March. March 23rd, I ran into Kroger to get the sales this week, and once again, there were quite a few good ones. There were a couple substitutions I made in the store for even better deals. All right, apple juice was $1.49, ice cream sandwiches and ice cream $1.99, bananas, the facial wipes, there was a deal. You bought 3, you got $5 off, so this worked out to about $1.15 a package, which was way better than any deal we've seen before. Doritos, $2.29. The larger bag of chips was $2.99, which per ounce was a better deal than the smaller bag at $1.99. Same thing, the kids were really requesting Fruit Loops. We haven't been eating cereal a lot, but they requested it. And the name brand was $2.49 for a smaller box, so I was going to do that. But then I noticed this box was double the size for $2.99. So yes, we got that one. Had a coupon for free almond milk, which I'll give to a friend who uses it. Peanut butter was 99 cents, which was a fabulous deal. Asparagus was $1.49 a pound. And then bacon was one of the specials. It was $3.49 for Jimmy Dean bacon for 12 ounces. And then this was $3.99 on sale for 16 ounces. So once again, once I worked it out, this was like 10 cents an ounce cheaper. So I got this one instead. So for everything on this counter at Kroger, it was a good trip, and I spent $48.53. And we'll go ahead and add that to the gray box in the corner for my total for March. About 1 week left, and we'll see how I spend the rest of my money. March 28th, I did a couple trips to and from school pickup. So this is actually 3 trips from Aldi because it's a limit 6. So I had picked these up over the last couple days, but I'm just going to show you everything I picked up at Aldi on those trips. So I have 18 pounds of butter right there, still $2.49. This pumpkin pie mix, someone had told me, was 57 cents. Marked down for the large can, so I'm going to see if I can find like a pumpkin bread recipe with that, or save it for Thanksgiving because it doesn't expire for quite a while. Grabbed a thing of milk, cottage cheese, and eggs while I was there. So for these trips to Aldi, these 3 trips at Aldi, I spent $53.15. And let me just show you what else I got today before we add it to the total. This came in the mail from Amazon. I wear hard contacts, so I needed some enzyme cleaner. It was the same price at Walmart as Amazon, so just went ahead and grabbed it there, and I had a bit of a gift card, so I paid $7.76 for that. And then I ran into Target looking for bins, and they did not have the bins I wanted, but their Market Pantry fries right here were marked 30% off on the Cartwheel app. So instead of $3.19 a bag, they were $2.23 a bag. So I spent $4.46. I would have grabbed more at that price because I haven't seen French fries that cheap in a while. But those were the last 2 bags, so I grabbed those. At Target, I spent $4.46. All right, so for everything here, we'll go ahead and add that to my total for the end of March. It brings me to $458.47, which you see in the gray box, and I'm getting close to my monthly budget. Let's see how I finish out this month.
It's March 29th and I thought I was done shopping, but I realized I had just enough room in my budget to go back to Aldi one more time, grab 6 more pounds of butter at $2.49, so it was $14.94, which takes my grand total for the month of March to $473.41. I did it. I stayed right under budget again. My monthly budget, like I had said at the beginning, is $475 for our family of 6. Okay, so here's a couple things that you may have noticed throughout this trip and things. I didn't really buy much meat this month. I really have been still working on cleaning out our freezer from last month, our freezer challenge. And so I've been trying to work through the freezer meat that we have, simply because I like having a stocked freezer, but there are 2 times a year when you get really good meat sales, and that is Memorial Day and Labor Day. And so with Memorial Day coming around the corner, I want to make sure we've really used what is our older meat, and that we're ready to restock and everything there. So I'm just really trying to still work through that, so I didn't have to buy a lot. Also, yes, the butter. I ended up buying 30 pounds of butter because that's how I do it. That's how I keep our grocery budget this low. I firmly believe in that when you see a good sale, stock up. This will save your family so much money, because now when I need butter, I don't have to go to the store and pay $4, $5, $6 a pound. Thankfully, I think butter is starting to come down in price, but still, I bought it all for $2.49 a pound. So I don't have to worry about running out. Plus, I know I've gotten a great deal on it. Stockpiling the things that your family uses on a regular basis is a great way to save money. So that was our haul for the month of March. I'm curious, how did your family do budget-wise? I'm feeling pretty impressed, honestly, because like I mentioned at the beginning, we have 4 birthdays this month, and being able to use our freezer meat, that helped us, and we were able to stay under budget. So let me know in the comments how you did on your budget, and I look forward to hearing that. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you can stay tuned for my weekly budget hauls, where I'll give more details, and I'll be back again at the end of April to show you everything about that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.